Gentlemen, welcome to the stream. My name is Van Pebble. It's an aggressive way to start, I know. But this game does kind of have a certain techno style to it. I never know really for this game what music to play. This feels pretty good, high energy stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, some of you do, some of you don't. My name is Van Pebble, and I play video games. I stream them on Twitch, then I take the games, or the streams, that were recorded, and I put them onto YouTube. That's my game. That's what I do. And I play different games also. I don't just play one game. There are some games we play more than others, but today's game, we haven't been playing as much as I'd like to. So this week, we already put one stream up of it. Here comes stream number 2. The game I'm referring to is Ball X Pit. I just spent 30 minutes streaming this game with the camera like this. So let's avoid that this time by automatically going here. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Ball X Pit. And I will explain the situation with the game, where we are within the game. We're actually on the final level. I've completed this game. I've completed the levels. You have to complete the levels like with different characters. I believe this last level, I think it's like 8 to 10 characters is what I've heard. So I already have 4 characters that have completed this level. I have buildings that I'm trying to get built up, for lack of a better word. Actually, that worked out quite well for what we're trying to do here. Yeah, that was the way to go there. Very nice. Okay. Yes. That was really good, actually. So we'll need to keep constructing that one. That was a great idea. Where else were there weird? There was weirdness. We could put a building where we saw the ball went. Look at this thing right here. I love this guy. Look at that little thing moving. This is the cutest game ever. I love this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're ready to stream this game. My apologies. We streamed this game for a good 35 minutes, and it turns out I was streaming my face the entire time. It's okay. It happens. Not a big deal, really. I promise. Just to build this character up, let's play with him. And those are tough. No baby balls is tough. And we'll go with this guy. These are all the levels, ladies and gentlemen. You got Bone and Yard, Snowy Shores, you got Liminal Desert, you got Fungal Forest, you got the Gory and Grasslands, you got the Smoldering Depths, the Heavenly Gates, and you've got the Vast and the Void. is normal difficulty. Let's get it. Oh, this is one where you can't do it. There's some characters that they don't work together. So this guy and the clown don't work together. I think. Yeah, like I can't move. Yeah, this is really weird. So let's go with... Okay. Let's try this again here. We will go with this guy. No. This guy. And... this guy. These guys work well together, actually. I think we're going to the right place. Yeah, this is it. Look at that. Look at all those balls. I love it. If I was gay, I would love balls. I would love the balls. Because I think that they would be the tits of... like, you know how tits are so hot on a woman? But like a breast for a guy, it's like does not a big deal. No one gets turned on by it. I mean, I'm sure girls get turned on by a guy if he's got a nice chest, but I feel like balls are not celebrated very much, and I've heard people say balls are disgusting. But I think if I was gay, I would like balls. There you go. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of people were curious about how I felt about balls. I think they're okay. But I think if I was gay, I would enjoy them more. The thing is, like, I don't worry about a girl having sweaty tits. Like, if I'm making out, let's say the rare moment that I'm actually physically with a girl. Okay? I rarely see people. I don't even like people. I do like people, I just don't like being around them. Which makes it difficult to make out with chicks, doesn't it? But if I am making out with a chick, the point is, I don't worry about, like, getting to her breasts and that they're going to be too sweaty. But there is something to that. Have you ever, like, felt up a girl that's sweaty? It's not... although it is kind of hot, actually. But my point is, sweaty balls, no good. It's the one thing most people complain about with balls. There you go. There's ball talk. I get a couple people emailed me. They're like, Van Pebble, love what you're doing, love the streams, and I love when you talk. And I was like, oh, this is a good email. And I kept reading, and they were like, but there's not enough ball talk for me. I need you to talk more about balls, sweaty balls in particular. That would be great. Your fan always. P.S. You're hot. That was a real email. I actually memorized it. That's how I was able to. Poison egg sac, 60 to 109 damage. See? That's good damage. I mean, the damage we had before, dude. No, this is a good team here. These guys could do something together. This is a very good team. Excuse me. Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, you know what I want to do actually? This could be a problem, but I'll do it quickly. There we go. That's perfect. Hold on, hold on. Okay, got it. Sorry about that. I had to fix my camera a little bit better. It's something I care about because it's all because I watched, and I still do watch streams, and I'm amazed that people just don't fuck with their camera. Like, they just put the camera anywhere. Like, they'll put it on top of stats or on top of your health bar. I'm like, people want to see the health bar. You know, your people are watching you play video games. Not really, they're not really watching it for you. You should just be like another thing on the screen. Ghost light blinds enemies for 7 seconds. Blind units have a hard time detecting you and have a 50% chance of missing when they attack. Good. I don't know why I was talking like that. I apologize. But that's an accent that a lot of Philadelphians have. I'm from Philly, and we grew up where I guess we were all affected by it, especially Philadelphians in the 90s. The California dude style, where people were like, "What's up, dude?" You know? And then people started talking like that. It kind of just took shape. It kind of developed. And so we have a little bit of a dude accent. But as a white guy, you only have a certain few places to go. You could do the I'm an Eminem thing. That doesn't work good for everybody. Not everybody can be the Eminem white guy. That could be like, yo, man, what? Like, it doesn't really... Like, even if you hear those guys on interviews now, Eminem sounds more white than he ever did. I'm not saying he was being fake. I'm just saying it's not natural for a white guy to talk like a street barbershop guy. It's just not really... But once the big streamers figure that out, I don't want them to figure it out. I don't want them to talk with their natural voice. I want them to keep being like, hey man, I'm from the streets, you know, keep talking like that, you know. That's good, because people will get so annoyed and then they'll watch me. They'll be like, I don't know, you know, I don't like the way they talk. At least Van Pebble talks like a regular person. Thank you. Or he just talks like he's supposed to talk. You won't tell me how to talk. Sorry, Nina Lynn. Sorry. Shit, man. I even hate doing like a hand, you know, like the handshake thing. I'm not good at it. I always fuck it up. People try to give me, especially like the worst is like when a cool black guy tries to give me like a high five. I'm like, dude, I suck at this. You're putting me on the spot in front of all these people, man. They're gonna see that I'm white. Being white's not good. Nobody likes white. Nobody likes it. I'm kidding. Slow down enemies in the same column. Each time a ball hits a wall, it just deals 30% extra damage. Enemies explode on death. Oh, wow. That's huge, actually. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Wind and laser. Nice. Yes, we are streaming. Okay, good. Jesus Christ. Let's go. I'm actually looking forward to going back to work. It's nice. I had a nice break. I feel good. I feel rejuvenated. I just needed some time away. I mean, I feel like you work at a place, even if it's only 3 days a week, for a full, like, year with no breaks, you should try to, like, get a break in there somewhere. Nice. This guy's tough, huh? It's weird though, because a lot of streamers, especially the IRL streamers, I've noticed that they do better when they're like super like shitty. Like people watch them more, and they figured it out. They figured out that the more horrible they are, and then at some point they could just chalk it up to being like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know better. Like you could be a shithead for a few years, and then you could just do what Neon did, which is basically be like, have like a redemption arc. Because clearly that guy's a troll. Like he's been nothing but a troll the entire time. And he still is a troll. If you watch him, he still does trolly stuff, Neon does. But now he's doing a redemption arc story, which is like, I was bad, I did all those things before. I started shit, I talked shit to Nate Diaz during a UFC interview thing, promotion thing. I did this, I did that, yeah, I did that stuff. But that was that was me before. I'm different, I've changed, da, 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 da. And that'll last you a little while too. You know, people are always curious to see what your next arc is going to be. And to me, that's just, I don't think I could do that, mostly because I'm not an actor. If I was like, those guys are natural, like, actors. They all are. They know how to like let stuff roll off their back. You know, like honestly, it's very tough. It takes a lot of like energy out of you to be confronting people all the time. I should know, I'm a security guard. It's one of the reasons I was so tired and I needed a break, because it's like having confrontations with people or just having a uniform on automatically, increases my chances of having an argument with someone like Neon. People who do stupid stuff to troll people or to just... It's exhausting. So he's got a thick skin to be able to do that shit. Because then you can play it off and be like, yeah, I was annoying, I was a troll, but I got this money, son. You know, that's one angle too. Of like, you know, the Sam Peppers of this world. Who are just scumbag people, right? I mean, doing stuff like throwing fireworks at a little kid's, you know, in a group of people, and then blinding a little kid, like in India or whatever, like that's scum. You're an idiot, you know? But it's entertainment, and so that's my point on the Nina Lynn thing, which is like, she'll stay popular for a really long time. At some point, she's gonna have to have a redemption arc. Where it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, I changed my ways. She has to still talk like that because I'm pretty sure she doesn't know anything else. I don't know why she talks like that. That's between her and God. That's between me and God, you know? One love. One love. One love. Yeah, okay. Why are those things so hard to fucking kill? Holy shit. Main boss. This could be tough to beat this guy. With what we've got here, we got a pretty nice thing going. It's not strong enough, it feels like to me. I don't know. I mean, I can barely beat these fucking rock things. I don't know what the hell, why they're so tough to beat. Man, those things are so hard to beat. It's hard to kill, these rock things. Look at that. Look how hard it is to kill that thing. That's insane. Oh, this guy's ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't feel like we're gonna get to W here, because it's just, wait, this is just ridiculous. Like, it shouldn't be this hard to kill those things right there. So those things are gonna just keep coming in. I mean, it's just too much. But I like this because this is loosening it up. It's also getting my characters more experience points, so I'm not mad at it at all. Also, this is good to get this far. It's a good look for a stream, too. It's not like we're, you know, this is like the last level. It's good. Jesus. Okay, there we go. I tried. See, it usually takes like 30 minutes. That was a 26. That was a good run. Bouncing off this building increases the harvest clock by 7 seconds, up to 100 times per turn. Okay. Excuse me. Where's the thing that we just unlocked? Did we just unlock one? Wait, did I not buy this thing yet? I thought I bought this thing already. Like, why have I not? Okay. Alright, this is the harvest clock. Why don't we just do like a bunch of harvest clocks? Okay, oh, we just missed that. Okay. Alright, we got a little piece of it. Oh, there's a little bit more. All right, going back in there. I'm going in there. He's going in. He's going in. That was a really good run. That was deep. Very deep run. I like this player quite a bit. And I like this guy. But the balls shoot from the back. So I don't know how I feel about that. I don't ever feel that great about that. Let's give it a shot. This is going to be tough. Because anytime this happens to me, I don't do well. When the balls come from the back, it's never good for me. I end up running out of balls quickly, and then I'm just sitting there having nothing to throw at these guys. So we'll see how it goes. It's going good so far. Maybe this will be my successful... I'll finally have a successful run with the ball sitting in the back thing, because I have yet to have a good run for that. This is always when it becomes a problem. It looks like we got plenty of balls, though. But then, like, see our big weapons aren't hitting this thing. They're not hitting this worm thing, whatever this big... There you go. These things, you see some possible things to kill. As these things continue to be a problem, try to find the right weapon that's gonna knock those guys out. Okay, that's nice. Egg sack and dark. Look at the damage on that shit. Wow. supposed to slow enemies down here, which it looks like it's doing pretty good. That's a good sign. It's a very good sign. I guess we'll stay in the middle, because that way we'll slow down that. Wherever we stand, whatever row that we're standing in front of is going to move slightly slower. You? Ooh, that was a tough one. I don't know. Once you survive that, oh my god! And this is a good one. This is a huge one, actually. Inferno. Oh my god, this is a goodie. Disco Inferno. Oh my god. Inferno's so insane. Nice. It's the same thing, you know, it's the back of the ball, it's the back of the room balls that are hurting us. I think so. Because there's not, you know, there's not much. I mean, we still have balls up front. But it's not enough. We don't have enough. Plus we need more weapons. Here we go. Here's a nice fusion. It might be too late, but this is a nice one. Let's see. Yeah. Good one. Not enough, though. There you go. There you go. That was good, though. Let's see, we're trying to... So why don't we go... Why don't we try this? Wait a second. Let's move this guy and this guy. And then what we can do is, in theory, kind of move everything over a little bit. And then we take these guys, put them here, and we'll see if we can build anything from here. And then we just go... Also, if it makes its way over there, that's a waste. So we want to try to put something here. So why don't we take like a stack of these guys and just put them right here. So that one should mostly prevent things from going inside there. Okay, and then, yeah. Ah, we gotta get rid of this. Okay. I see what we gotta get rid of. For this to be a more fruitful situation. Although, that's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. That's actually not bad. We got some construction completed too. That's good. Nice. And I was thinking like we could take this thing out of the way. Probably be good. Even this, so like, do we really need this here? It's like we could probably just put it here. And so this gives us a lot of like room to. This gives us room to move around a little bit. Okay. Let's go again. Good. I mean, we've had some great runs so far. Let's go with these guys. And this guy. This should be a nice combo here. This should be good. Let's have some more energy drink and enjoy ourselves on this fine Wednesday afternoon. It's 5 o'clock at night. What a lovely... Oh, I'm so sorry. Went down the wrong pipe. Somebody call 9... No, don't call. There, I'm okay. Just kidding on the 911. See, you can hear it still. Oh. That reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Remember when they were like in the first one? I don't know about the second one, but they're like, what was it called, like fizzy drinks? And they were like, for some reason they were floating, and they were like, oh my god, we can't stop floating. They kept like, something like that where they were floating. And then they would drink the fizzy drink, and they would burp, and as they burped, they would fall closer to the ground, and that's how they ultimately got to the ground. Let me see if I can find that clip, actually. That would be fun to find. If we could find it quickly, that'd be good. And the chocolate... Charlie and the chocolate factory burping scene. It would make sense if it was a... Yeah, this is it. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. I love this. All right, here we go. Something very... We can't play, you know, volume on it. You can see it, though. It says... Bubbles everywhere. What's it making? Fizzy lifting drinks. They fill you with gas, and gas lifts you. This is great. But it's still too powerful. Let us try some. Spoiled little brats. There'll be children floating all over the place. Come along, gang. So he's trapping them, basically. Oh yeah, this is how he almost lost. So that's Charlie, and he does win, as we all know, spoilers. Just so you guys know, Charlie wins in the end. He wins the entire... But this is how he almost lost it all. They think they got DQ'd here. They got disqualified. They're floating. It's a pretty good movie. The first movie is so good. I didn't see the second Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but it just seems very silly to even try to do that. You can sort of see the wires like on his pants, but still they do a good job. Back in the day where they used a lot of wires and stuff. Obviously, you could just AI this shit now. Or you could, like, yeah. Green screen, probably. But they didn't have green screen. Although maybe they did have green screen. Look, they're like, oh no! So they're still having fun with it. Grandpa's gonna do a flip. By the way, this was the first grandpa in a movie that I was like, I like that guy. I never really liked the way old people are portrayed in movies and TV and stuff. But he was a nice old man. Oh no, it's too high, Grandpa! Oh, they're literally gonna die. It's pulling me down. It's like, I don't know what to do. They're gonna get chopped up by the fans. We'll be killed. Mr. Wonka, please. And I was like, and he burps, and then he starts going down. Burp! If you don't, I'll cut you to ribbons. It's kind of a fun scene because you get to hear people burping, which is always funny.
Boy, come on. Oh, that's wonderful, Charlie.
It's pretty funny.
Charlie. We're going to be all right now.
But you are not all right because you have gone against the rules. Good day, sir. I'm the Chocolate Factory guy. I'm Willy Wonka.
From now on, we keep our feet on the ground. Come on, let's catch up to the others.
Great scene. And that's how we do this stream. We go in and out. Sometimes we'll go check out a quick clip. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be a good one. This should be a good run here. Okay. It synergizes with that though. But I like freeze quite a lot, and I like lightning. Lightning is one of my favorite ones. It's really good. I like this a lot better for those big gargoyle deals, even the little ones, because I think I think we finally have the firepower that we were looking for. Oh, nice. Very nice. Man, I can't believe we start choking. How that actually had me. I'm still kind of. This is a good character team up for balls, for the baby balls. Damn, that guy's so hard to kill. Oh, there it is. This is a good one. Let's see. Yeah, Blizzard. Yikes. Okay. Really good team up here. Really good team up here. Let's see how far we can make it with these guys. I like what I'm seeing here. This is good teamwork. Really good weapons. Like this is very good. Let's keep it kind of even here. Yeah, I like that guy. I like the vampire thing a lot too, because somehow it involves me getting my life energy back, like a certain percentage or something that I kill. Yeah, this is great. I mean, can you see why this game is so satisfying? I mean, it's so satisfying. But I mean, it's probably not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that this would actually surprise me, but I bet there's people that don't like this game. I can't believe it, but there probably are. Because, I mean, to be fair, it's a lot more of like a chill strategy game. And it does seem to be a lot going on. But really, it's not you. And I like that because it allows me to be more of a strategic guy than if I actually had to physically move as much as it looks like things are moving around, I don't think this game would be as fun. And I often resent those games. There's games that make you move and move and move and move. It's just like you get tired of it, of all the frantic movement. You just get sick of playing it. It's just what happens. Yikes. Can we get him? Can I get a? Can I get a whoop whoop? Can somebody give me a whoop whoop for God's sakes? I just need one whoop whoop and I'm good. Oh, the cell vampire, look at it. Splits into a clone on hit. Ah! Dude, watch this. That is sick, man. That's sick. I don't use the word sick often, but that's sick. Do we do vampire on top of that one? Because that's insane. Like, oh my god, double vampire? And a chance to heal? Sorry, I gotta do it. It'll be fun to go back to work on Friday. The great thing about going back to work is that you're going back to 3 days a week. It's not like I remember going never really taking vacations, but like whenever I would have like, let's say, time off before I had to go back to work, like I would lose a job and then it would take me a while to get a job. And then when I would finally get the job, they would go, "You ready to start?" And I'd be like, can we start in 2 weeks?" And then I would take that's how I would take vacations before. And it was bad because it's bad to do that because you're just basically you don't really want to go to those jobs. You're just staving off. You're holding off as long as you can. This is tough to kill this thing. And, then when you go back to work, you'd have to be back 5 days a week. And, it sucked. But going back to 3 days a week, that doesn't suck to me. I already feel very blessed all the time that I just have to work the weekends. So that's it. I know for a fact that I've got roommates that are so jealous of that. They don't want to work as hard as they do. They want to act like, I like to work. It's important for me to, I'm a tough guy. I have to maintain my tough guy. It's like, dude, you want to be tough? Go ahead. I'm going to do what I'm doing. Okay? Get that, pup? This whole thing of I work 1,000 days a week. I'm more important than you. Cool, man, but I pay my shit and I only work 3. So you can look cool and you can how cool do you feel leaving your house every day? For 5 days a week, just being oh shit, 5 of these fuckers. I only do it 3, dude. So. Dude, Blizzard, and how many vampire things do we have going? This is wild. Blizzard and vampire. That's insane, man. This is a great little run here. What a run. We gotta kill that guy. Okay, good. He's gone. you take a look at the right-hand side of the screen, you will see my face. And then you will see the chart. And that chart tells us we're getting close to a boss. We're getting close to the big boss. We have to beat this guy first. This big round orb thing. Critical chance 30% when hitting enemies on their left-hand side. How about a shield that blocks the damage? We already have one. How about another one? With a lower cooldown time. So me, instead of, you know, when I initially got days off, when I initially was like, got my new schedule, and it was like, I guess I've had this schedule for a full year, 3 days a week. You know, obviously I was excited to have, or excuse me, 4 days a week off. I was excited initially, but I also realized, like, this is it. This is my chance to stream. Like, if you're gonna try to like stream full time, this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna have to work 3 days a week. You have to work. You have to work. You have to get a regular job. No problem. I like security. I'm happy with security. Balls deal 150 damage, but damage decays by 30% each time they bounce. The minimum is 50% damage. So instead of risking having less damage, let's do this. And I realized it. I realized it right away. I'm not sure. I had 4 days off. Obviously, the first time we had 4 days off, I'm trying to think how we did it. I'm sure we enjoyed the fuck out of it. Like, having 4 days off is insane. It's great. It's the life. It's what you should, when you get older, you should aim for that. Work less. Unless it's something you like this. A lot of people wouldn't call this work, but this is kind of like, the amount of time that we put into this is work. But I love it. They say love what you do, you know? And then once I realized I had 4 days, that's when I was like, oh yeah, we gotta stream every day. Every day that we're off. So that's what we do. So when I took my days off this week, I took 3 days off. I took the weekend off. So I had 11 days off in a row. I just streamed on the first 4 days, took the weekend, and did not stream at all. And it was nice. And that's what we did. It felt good. Ooh. Took a little shit there. Took a little shite. Shite. So once again, we make it to the big boss level. We're almost there. Here we go. The big boss. Which I want to say we've made it to the big boss every time, haven't we? So we're actually getting to the point where, like, we're ready to... We're getting there. We're very close. And these two guys are a great combo. We got hit a lot, but I think the vampire stuff has really helped us. Because we kill these things, we gain life. So it's like, yes, they're coming through, they're getting through, but we're also killing a bunch. We got a nice kill thing going here. So, a certain percentage of those we kill, we gain life. So they're going to have to really come through, like a bunch of them at the same time, and I think we have enough of a thing here where we should be able to not have that problem. This is also, the thing I like about this game too is when you get to the point where you feel like you're on drugs, like this game like mesmerizes you. It's like, it's kind of cocaine-like in many ways. You know what game is a real cokehead game? Because I've heard it from when I used to work in restaurants. There was this dude, and he was just like a scumbag like they all are, you know? Just a scummy, gross bartender, server guy. And he was like, he loves to play Rocket League. He's like, man, I'll take a fucking couple lines, man. Holy shit, man, I love it, man. I just love the game. I love it. It's a great game. You mean get my dick sucked while fucking playing Rocket League? Dude, coke, man? Yeah, man. Bartenders are the most disgusting people. Guys and girls. You're gross. All of you. Get a real life, will ya? I hate bartenders. I hate bartenders. I hate servers. Waiters. I've had bad experiences with them. At working with them and as a customer. Like, I hate them. I will take the time to promote how much I hate them. Because I do. So if we are going to do this, it's going to take a long time. But we're on the path here. I've met some cool bartender chicks from time to time, but very rarely. Also, they're very aggressive, especially nowadays. If you don't tip them like whatever they feel they need to be tipped, which is usually more than they should really be getting tipped, people think like that they should be getting tipped all this big money. It's like, dude, you chose to be a server, okay? It's not a great job. Pick a real job, all right? Sorry, it's just not. Yes, it's still possible. We could still do this. Oh, look at this. We're way up here. That's cool. Okay, let's go back down. There we go. Take a look at our life too. That's what makes this possible. Because I think it's the fact that we have two of those. Look, take a look at the upper left, the vampire thing. That's what's really helping us. Because the vampire thing basically gives us life every time we get points, every time we like hit something. And so that's building us to the point where we're kind of not losing life. So if this thing takes forever, which it is, as long as we kind of can sort of stay out of the way here, this fire, we just got to, it's basically just a game of time. You know? Just how long is it going to take, really? I got all day. I got nowhere to go. Also, the shield really helped. The shield is huge. But the shield with the combination, like I said, of the vampire thing is just a really good combo. Black and yellow, black and yellow. By the way, that's a pretty good streamer that you might want to check out. Wiz Khalifa. It's not very good, but all he does, it's kind of funny, because all he does, Wiz Khalifa, is smoke pot. That's it. And he does it, he literally the entire time is just smoking. And it's not, I mean, it's just fun. If you're entertained by watching somebody get stoned, it's pretty good. It's pretty much all he does. It's not really that interesting, but he's Wiz fucking Khalifa. If it was anybody else, you wouldn't care, but he's like a very rich guy who just has a lot of cool things in life. So he's got like a nice house. You get to see that. He's got a lot of weed. He rolls his own joints. Kind of fun to watch him roll joints. Wiz Khalifa on Twitch. There's a free plug for Wiz. Not that he needs my plugs. He's gonna have his audience. It's gonna be the stoner crowd, you know. The urban crowd, you know. People that like rap. Then it's like the people that just like famous people. There's a lot of those. You'll see that if you go to like Justin Bieber Twitter or Twitch page, or one of these famous people that are like, for some reason they need to stream. I don't know why Justin Bieber needs to stream. It's awful. Like, it really is just not good. I mean, are you surprised to hear me say Justin Bieber is a bad streamer? Like, it's just like putting a camera on Justin while he chews gum, putting a camera on Justin while he eats another sandwich, putting a camera on Justin while he sits back and puts his hand in his head and acts deep. It's not good. It's not very interesting. Sorry, Justin. You're not good. You're not a good streamer. I don't even like your fucking music. Fuck you, Justin Bieber. What happened to the fuck you, Justin Bieber? Those were good days. Remember when no one really liked him? People were like, yeah, he's famous, but it's bullshit. What happened to that time? What? I thought we were all on the same page with that shit. Really? We're not? Okay. So now I'm just trying to Now I'm just trying to shoot straight ahead because we're really close to beating this thing. Oh, it's so close. Got him. Got him. Come on, submit. Submit. It's so hard to get this thing to give out. There it is, folks. That's huge. That should be, what, 6 characters now that we beat this thing with. Ladies and gentlemen, it is worth it. It was worth it. Ooh, that's a nice... Every run we've had so far has been effective. So I could see us being closer than we think. 42 minutes to get that. But that's good. That's good. Wow, and everybody levels up. Look at that. Look at all the shit. I told you, man. Look at all these weapons we had. Oh, that was so good. Holy shit. That was fantastic. Whew. Wow, I'm going to play with my breasts. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh. So let's do this. Let's see what... Did we unlock anything? What about this? Add 1 boss slot. We might as well get this while we can. When are we ever going to be able to buy this? This is crazy. So we'll take this guy. Let's put him right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's harvest time. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. That's very good. Look at that. Well done, Van Pebble. Well done, sir. That was beautiful. God, that was great. This is close. All right. That was super fun. Might as well upgrade this motherfucker. Just keep going. Oh, this game is so great. I love this game. All right, let's take a look and see where we are with the game. Let's see, we have so many here. This guy passed the muster, this guy. All our best. We still haven't done the conjugator. That's gonna be like, really, he's so good that we're kind of saving him. Who else would be good? I think the flagellant guy and the conjugator. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a little less This will be our last one for the stream here. This will be a little bit less... work that we have to do. The word I was looking for was work. Because what's going to happen here is we're doing all this, but then once it comes to the selection of the choosing of the upgrades, that's when our man, the conjugator, who's a brilliant philosopher, poet, all this stuff, he's one of the best in the game. Basically, I've won every level with this guy. It's the green guy. He picks all this stuff himself. And he's never wrong. He's never wrong. But you know why I like having this guy in the game? Because it's like we're so close right now in real life with AI to having it being a real part of our lives, enriching our lives to the point where some of us may never have to work again. At some point, if I could get a robot, if I could get like anything with robots, it's going to be the future. And I'd like to do something with security where like you hire me, right? I'm just spitballing here. And then I am the human in control, but everything that deals with people is a robot. The robot that tells people not to do, hey, fuck you, please don't talk that way. Or it'll be my voice. Listen, no need to talk that way. Come on. So you get the human touch out of a robot. But the robots won't... I'm sure they're not going to be able to hurt people. Maybe a shocking... Like, it depends on... Yeah. Anyway. It's my fantasy. But my point on comparing that to this guy is, like, he's kind of AI. Like, the conjugator is sort of an AI guy. Like, he picks it for you. I like that. I think in the past I would have been like, well, I don't want somebody picking it for me. But now as I get older, I realized when robots or AI are doing the job you used to do, you get to think in other places. You get to get smarter. Because you get to put, like, I get to just put all my energy into moving around and collecting these squares. He makes the hard decisions. And he does it great. He does things I wouldn't have done as well. In a good way. Like, he makes decisions that I wouldn't have made. So far we beat this thing with 6 characters. Technically 7 because one of the characters was a couple, but I think they only count that as one. I don't know. Man, those things are so, again, very difficult to get rid of. Evolution. Oh, I don't think I've ever done these. This is called... Oh, shotgun. Dude, that's sick. That is so... I might have to call into work because that's Sick. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what do you call me for? It's your boss. What do you want? Why are you calling me? I don't think I can work this weekend. What are you talking about? I just gave you a weekend off. Is this going to be an issue? Well, the thing is, I was playing a video game and it was so sick that I feel like I can't come in. Yeah, but you're not sick. No, but the game is sick, and I feel like just by proxy, I could see getting fired for that. Or you know what I could see happening, because this guy's a good guy, he'd be like, look, if this is a joke, it's kind of funny, but don't do it again. If this isn't a joke, you're fucking fired. I can see it. Because he's not a guy that fucks around, although he's a great guy. Listen, I'm sorry, I've never had a good boss before, so I don't know what it's like. Like, I'm learning. Like, oh yeah, that's what it's like to have somebody that actually cares about you as a person and cares about what you're doing and cares about your health and pays you good, and that's great. I'm not familiar with it. This is all new to me. I thought, like, if I stayed in the, like, continue to do kitchen work, continue to do stuff, then eventually you'll find the right place, and then you'll be like, all right, I paid my dues, okay. But I just kept paying my dues over and over again. And I got tired of telling people, hey, the reason I gotta quit, why? Because you're so arrogant. Excuse me? Yeah, you're just an arrogant guy. Like, most of the chefs I dealt with are so fucking arrogant that I didn't want to work in kitchens anymore. I didn't want to cook. There's too much competition in the kitchens. Anyway. Jeez, that was tough. About halfway. That's not bad. I'm not mad at this. I love unlocking new upgrades. That feels cool to be able to do, because I've never done shotgun before. That's 8 minutes. That's not bad. I actually wasn't really gonna play that. I just thought it would be fun. I was in such a good mood after the defeat, but I think this is the end of the stream here. Let's do one more run. Look at how pretty our garden looks. Let's try to do it one more time. Give it to me one more time. Here we go, folks. Here we go. That's the way, man. That's a good one. Look at this. Woo! This has been fun too. Like this part of the game, I didn't realize how much fun this part of the game would be for me. Because, you know, the main part obviously is where you're on that field and you're mowing them down, but like this is really fun, this idea. And when it first started this thing, I was kind of intimidated by it a little bit. And that's what I like about these games. They make you come out of your comfort zone with some of their puzzling aspects. And I feel way good about this now. We only have one more area here to unlock before we get this entire thing unlocked. We figured out pretty much on our own that like all these things should be unlocked. So we didn't need to keep them, we didn't need them to get hit anymore. So we figured out, oh, we could just put them in their own special area. That was really good when I learned that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, fun stuff. That is going to do it for this stream. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy. That was a good one. And the cool thing too is we're getting to the end of this game, and it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch it come to an end, you know, in a good way. You know, that's the one thing that games haven't necessarily been that great at. What haven't they been that good at, Van Pebble? I'll tell you. They haven't been that great at, like, being able to finish the game. Like, a lot of these games, they come on strong, man. And you're like, whoa, and wow, character development. They make this big map. You could get all these abilities. You have to do this, but it takes a while, but you'll get there. And, like, 5 months later, 1,700 hours later, you still haven't beat the game, and you're still at least this game, it's not nearly as like, how long have we played this game for? 38.2 hours. Now that's good. Balatro, I played for 311 hours, and I'm so stuck in that game. It's amazing I haven't uninstalled the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the stream. My name is Van Pebble, and let's do a quick advertisement as we do. My name is Van Pebble on most social media, such as Twitter. I'm a big Laker fan. I like this Twitter. I do enjoy it. When I first started doing this, I was a psychopath. I was typing stupid things. I was cursing, being like hypersexual for no reason. Basically just being a douchebag. And that was when I was probably in my 30s. I was still, you know, young man. And as time went on, I learned to use this for good rather than for evil. And now I think we have it pretty down pretty good. Follow me on Twitter, Van Pebble on Twitter. I think you'll enjoy it. We have a lot of cool stuff to say on there, and it's all fun. The purposes are fun. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people ask me, how can we donate money to you, Van Pebble? We can see you're growing. We can see you're trying to become bigger. How do we do it? Well, here's what you do, guys. There's 2 ways you can help me financially. If you have an Amazon Prime, you automatically get a Prime sub. Why don't you give it to me instead of giving it to Kai Sanat or I Show Speed or everybody that has $1 zillion that doesn't need your fucking thing? I could use it. And I'm not begging for it. I'm earning it by streaming as much as I do. I think if you like what I do, that's one way you can show me how much you like me. The other way is by actually donating money to my PayPal. PayPal at Thomas Palvino. No spaces, no capital letters. At Thomas Palvino on PayPal. And do me a favor, if you're going to send me money, send a message. Tell me what you like. Tell me what I can buy in the future. Because most of that money is going to go either to cheeseburgers. Definitely going to go to cheeseburgers. We're going to get at least one cheeseburger. But then once we get over the cheeseburger thing, it's going to go right back into the stream. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, Van Pebble is on YouTube. We take the videos from Twitch and we put them on YouTube, and it's working. People like it. There's 504 friggin' videos. Yes, I said friggin'. That's a lot of fucking videos. I said fuck that time. I don't have a problem cursing. Ladies and gentlemen, 504 videos. That's a lot. What that tells you is this guy is going to keep doing this. I'm on a good pace here, guys. This is a realistic pace. We stream 4 days a week. We work 3 days a week. So we're paying the rent. We have energy still. It's not like I'm going around here going, the next game is going to be... We're not doing that. And also, I will say this. If you enjoy what we're doing... If you enjoy what we're doing, this is my YouTube pitch basically. I understand why you don't subscribe to everybody. You can't subscribe to everybody. It's not possible. What I do is I pick 9 or 10 really people that are consistent. First of all, I like them. Second of all, they're putting stuff up consistently, and they're putting a lot of stuff up. I'm looking for content creators that are going to give me my fix, and I am such a creator. So if you're concerned about that, where am I going to get my bang for my buck? Well, first of all, you're not going to be paying anything. Like I said, this is a good way to support me. Just watch my videos and like and subscribe. Thank you. There it is, folks. Van Pebble, 2 big streams. Very good day today. Very good streaming day. We have one more stream coming at you today, and that's going to be Fortnite. We play Fortnite every day. One of those things that we do 4 days a week. Gotta stream my Fortnite. So we will be doing that shortly. I'd like to thank everybody for watching the stream. And like I said, supporting me in any way you can. Money isn't always the way. Sometimes it's watch the thing, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube. Thanks a lot, folks. Have a great night. And we'll see you soon. We're going to do Fortnite in about 4 minutes. See what I did there? Thanks a lot for watching. Peace.